How cotton affected my family's life. My name is Iris Rodgers, maiden name Sherrod. I'm here to tell you a story of how cotton affected my family. I am the fourth generation of a family that picked, chopped, planted, harvested, and used cotton to make homemade quilts, stuffed mattresses, and many other ways to generate income. My great-grandmother, Lydia Shanklin, was only 10 years old when the slaves were freed. In slavery days, we picked cotton for free. We were owned by the plantation owner and had no choice or say-so in the matter. Lydia married Preston Sherrod and moved to Macon, Mississippi. They were farmers that planted, what else? Cotton. They had 14 children. My grandfather was the 11th born child. He named P.D. Sherrod. He married Photo B. Muse and moved to Grace, Mississippi, where they became farmers and planted, what else? Cotton. My grandfather had a strict rule about renting or owning the land, and he never became a sharecropper. They had 11 children, 4 girls and 7 boys, in which my mother, Marzella, was the eldest. He had another rule, my grandfather. He enforced, he said, if you worked hard and got an education, these 2 things would take you far in life. When I was 4 years old, my siblings and I went to live with my grandmother and grandfather. My mother had become the first secretary for the union workers at the chicken house. My brother Michael was one of the first African-American children to attend the recently segregated school, Full Wiley Elementary School in Greenville, Mississippi. These 2 acts upset my stepfather's employers, the Moso Screw Company, so they fired him. He started hauling field workers to the field to earn money to supplement our family living. We didn't have babysitters back then, so my brother and I went to the field and worked alongside the adults picking cotton. They gave us a smaller burlap sack that we picked cotton in, but they would empty into their cotton sacks as we got to the end of the row. And I remember thinking I didn't get paid anything and wondering why. My parents moved to Chicago with the Great Migration to the north, where there were plenty of jobs, factory jobs. They moved in with my stepfather's aunt and left us behind with my grandparents for a few months. I remember gleaning the cotton fields with my grandmother to gather the leftover cotton that the cotton picker left so that we could stuff the quilts and also have extra cotton to stuff the mattresses. My grandmother made a lot of quilts to keep us warm at night as well as sell to others. She made extra money, supplemental income, to get us the little things, extra things that were far and few in between. She sold enough quilts to have money to send my auntie, Jessie L. Sherrod, to and from college and other expenses that the student loans didn't cover. My auntie, Jessie Sherrod, graduated cum laude from Tougaloo University, a HBC school, and later became the first female to graduate from Harvard University with a doctorate in medicine in 1972. It's amazing how the diversity of cotton, this little plant here, affected my family's history. Through slavery, we learned how to chop, plant, and harvest cotton. And with freedom, we learned how to use cotton to make us prosperous.